This is a monster.
There she was pretty big.
Now, this other one, we're just tangled up with this fish here. That's not a fish on there.
This looks like a fishing simulator.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, stop reeling now and just kind of lead him right over here. Perfect. Good job. That's a little bigger.
We're fishing here on Skiatook Lake with Steve Carroll. Steve was gracious enough to donate a guided trip to the American Fishery Society for a raffle, and I was the lucky guy that outbid everybody. So we're out here trying to catch some of these guys, and they're cooperating pretty good. So we're having a good day out here. Skiatook is known for its hybrid fishery. It's also got a good largemouth bass fishery. A lot of people fish for it. Lake has changed quite a bit. It's just, the characteristics of the lake are just very clear water for this part of the state. And its proximity to Tulsa really makes it a great place to come on short notice, just an evening trip or something like that from the guys and girls that live in Tulsa. This hybrid fishery that we're after right now is based on annual fish stocking.
Oh, yeah.
105,000 for Skiatook every year that we can have a successful spawn in our hatcheries. The hybrid is a cross between a striped bass and a white bass. That doesn't occur naturally, so we have to make those fish in our hatcheries and distribute them all over the state. We've got 5 hybrid lakes in our region, and Skiatook has the highest catch rate of any of those lakes. And we might vary the stocking rates on some of the impoundments for certain reasons, but it's generally a 10 fish per acre stocking. Skiatook is 10,500, so that's where we get our 105,000. We'll evaluate those fish if their weight. We can look at their weight and see some indication of their body condition, their plumpness. If their body condition is compromised, if they're look a little emaciated or skinny, we probably got too many predators in the lake for the amount of forage that it has, and we might want to cut back that stocking so that we can optimize for the fishermen. We want the fastest growth rates we can get for them. The introduction of threadfin was probably the biggest change for these fish that we're fishing for. Initially just had a gizzard shad population, and through incidental bait fish stockings, they've taken over the lake pretty much, and that's a good thing. Threadfin shad it's a good and a bad thing, I guess I should say. There's a little bit of good to every bad, I guess, but the good thing is that threadfin don't grow as large as gizzard shad, so they stay available size to most of the predators in the lake at all times throughout their life period. Gizzard shad can grow, I've seen 5-pound gizzard shad. Once you get over 12 inches, you're pretty much home free, except for maybe for a big flathead. So they're just taking up space for us. They don't really, a big giant gizzard's not a very good brood fish either. So what we found is that threadfin can come in, they're an open water fish, and they can just pretty much displace the gizzard shad. That's the good part. The bad part is that they're a southern variety fish, and they can't withstand cold water. So a winter like we had in 2009, this last winter, the lake froze up quite a bit. And Texoma is a threadfin lake, and it pretty much lost all of its threadfin.
Was there much kill here?
Well, I haven't evaluated it yet. The way we evaluate shad is through floating nets. Real small mesh nets that we just leave on the surface of the water because they're oriented towards the plankton that are up on top. We do that survey in August, so just being out on the lake and observing shad schools on our locators, that's telling me that we may not be in as bad a shape as I was hoping. And the condition of these fish that we're catching today are really, really good, so they've got to be eating something. I'm assuming they're threadfin.
It's y'all's turn now.